Howdy folks, Justin here. We're going to hop into Chaos Arena for another Chaos Arena run. Chaos Arena is my favorite event that happens once a month, and I'm really excited about it. We have a quest to win some games with Scout, and I just read something on Reddit that says that Scout is the worst choice for Arena, so naturally I'm going to try to play Scout in Chaos Arena. Alright, here we go. Just got back from taking Celine for a walk, and by walk I mean she walked about 20 feet. We carried her quite a ways. Dragon Colt Ghost seems pretty reasonable. Wow, I wouldn't mind having all of these in my deck. Windkeep Spell Sword's really solid. Reflective Automaton, if we get a bunch of Factotums, could be great. And also if we get a bunch of Factotums, Hulking Fabricant could be really good. I think this early I gotta take Windkeep Spell Sword. Swindler's Market's not really an arena card. Dragon Aspect isn't bad. Raging Horker's also not terrible. I'm gonna take Dragon Aspect. Wow, Brynholf, Red Brahmin, and Tazcad. This is tough, right? Brynholf is just a really solid card, and some games end before you get to turn 9. Tazcad, a real solid finisher as well. Red Brahmin, I don't know. It'd be difficult to build a deck in Arena where I thought Red Brahmin was the pick here. I'm going to go with Brynholf. Excited to see how that works. I'll take a Clockwork Scorpion. East Empire Crafter this early would let us build around, so I'm going to try that. Sanctuary Pet's real solid. Lurking Mummy, Farron Defender, Thornwell Terror. I'm gonna go with the Farron Defender. Skeevaton, Ring of Imaginary Might. I guess we'll take Ring of Imaginary Might. Might be good for a laugh. We have one Shout, Mentor the Watch. I'll have to grab that as a prophecy. Territorial Viper or Little Girl here. Little Girl could be nuts. Territorial Viper could shore up our lack of removal. Sorry about the cat in the background. I'm going to go with Territorial Viper. I'm going to take another Farron Defender, but I'm not excited about it. I do like Frenzied Witchman, Combat Trick. I'm going to take the Ruthless Freebooter, right? Because I already have one Clockwork Scorpion, I got a Brynholf, I have a Territorial Viper, I have a Sanctuary Pet. A lot of ways to trigger that. Assembled Sanitizer, not great. Restless Templar, not great. Dwarven Ballista would hit our East Empire Crafter. I think I gotta take Restless Templar. I'll take a Night Predator. Dark Harvester as a prophecy isn't terrible. I think we'll take that. Daring Heist, Snaketooth Necklace, Embassy Disguise. I think Snaketooth Necklace is the pick here. I'm going to take Shadow Scale Partisan. I don't have a lot of green cards. Nixhound Fabricant, we have one card that two cards that could trigger that. Weakness or another Mentor of the Watch. I'm going to take Nixhound Fabricant. It's not great, but it's not terrible. Take another Nixhound Fabricant. Take a Murkwater Butcher. Take a Slaughterfish Spawning. We have 5 2-drops that are already, well, 4 2-drop creatures. Take Enchanted Plate. Daring Cutpurse is great. Tullius's Conscription. Holy crap. That would pull, well, it would pull our Dragon Ghost, which wouldn't be great. How good is Tullius's Conscription? I actually think I'm going to take Tenmar Swiftclaw. Do I take another Clockwork Scorpion? Yeah, let's use those to keep ourselves in the game. Our big card here will be Charos Breeding Pit. Seems pretty good. I'll take a Cave Bear, and I'll take a Cliff Racer. Okay, this deck looks reasonable. Doesn't look great, but it doesn't look terrible either. Let's see how it does.
A lovely walk.
Scout in Chaos Arena.
All right, fine. Let's kill
Okay.
people then.
I'm ready to do this.
Always nice.
Hopefully we don't just go 0-3, but sometimes that happens. And Chaos Arena is a place where that sort of thing happens more often than regular Arena does. Okay, our opponent is the Illuminati, which seems like a bad sign. Surplus is one of my favorite lanes. You summon a creature in the left-hand lane, you reduce the cost of a card in your hand by 1. And we have bottles to throw, so our Nixhound Fabricants are going to trigger every time. I'm I'm going to throw all that back. Okay. Let's see what we can do.
Honor and praise to you.
What's up, Illuminati? I guess Illuminati confirmed, since they are our opponent in this round. I'm not excited to just play an Eastern Empire Crafter naked, but our opponent doesn't have anything to play. So I guess it's better than nothing. Discounting our Knight Predator is pretty nice. Assembled Sanitizer getting lethal, I assume. Okay. So let's Sanctuary Pet that. And then drop our Knight Predator next turn.
Die like a dog.
And after we drop the Knight Predator, we'll trade that in. I assume, anyway. Kagudi Fabricant. So our opponent's got the same idea we do. So I'm just gonna drop Knight Predator here and trade both our creatures in. Actually, I'm gonna keep my Eastern Empire Crafter around. This gets punished by Leaf Lurker. That gets punished by Leaf Lurker. Something fierce. We'll see how we can do. Very excited to play this finish off effect. That's okay. Fair enough. Bottle to the rescue. Oh, it's only neutral creatures. I'm so sorry, my friend. Nix out Fabricant, so that will trigger. We get a Shackle something. That regenerates, which is pretty nice. And Bottle putting in God's work. So, looks like this game is going very well for us. I play Slaughterfish spawning. And do I care to shackle that with the Nixhound Fabricant? Yeah, why not? Very strong board we have here. Wow, his bottle's also putting in work. Nailed our fish guy. Alright. 6/7 regenerating breakthrough guard. Locking down this lane is pretty good. Clockwork Dragon.
What have they been keeping
Ruthless
safe for
Freebooter.
this one?
We have lethal. 6, 12, 14. Cliff Racer. Swing with that first. Swing with this. Swing with this. Swing with this. Alright. First game down looks pretty good. Scout and Chaos Arena. We'll be right back. Alright, Scout and Chaos Arena continues with game 2. We had bottles and we had surplus, which is the discount lane. I don't know why I enjoy that lane so much. I find it to be an absolute blast to play with. But let's see what happens in our next game as we play against Vari, who's playing Assassin. Creatures in left lane have Regenerate. We have the Ring. We're not keeping Dark Harvester or Clockwork Scorpion, but Windkeep, Spellsword, and Daring Cutpurse seem like great first plays. And the ability to go Cutpurse into Sanctuary Pet if we need to seems pretty solid. Let's see what happens. Okay. Ooh, into Shadowscale Partisan even for a 2/4 with lethal. So things look like they'll be pretty solid. Let's see if we can make good on it. Alright. So far, no luck. Windkeep Spellsword coming down next for us.
This day will be mine.
What do we got? Daggerfall Mage.
Be on your guard.
Camelot Sentinel, okay. I'm gonna swing. I can't because it's got Regenerate. Oh, I'm gonna Sanctuary Pet it and pass the turn. Swinging would do me no good. So I might just have to sacrifice this guy, get my Shadowscale Partisan as a 2/4 online. These Fire and Defenders are not looking great.
Your coin or your life.
Dunestalker. Interesting choice. You have a Firestorm, maybe? Well, I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put a Fire and Defender down. Let's see if he has that Firestorm. Otherwise, I mean, I would be inclined to put my Shadowscale Partisan over here. I don't mind putting this down because if Firestorm is to play, okay, he's got no neutral cards.
Stand fast.
Goes face. Okay. There's a Night Predator. Let's get this done. Let's get this done. Let's go ahead and push all the damage. No Prophecy. And let's get Night Predator down over here. It already has Regenerate, so I think diversifying the location of our threats is pretty reasonable. Ice Storm kills this and this. And then our guys regenerate back to full health. Arrow in the knee. And Curse. Okay. So we'll probably just dump the rest of our hand on the board next turn. Mundus Stone. Great. Great. Alright. See what happens.
You won't escape alive.
Well, we got a Dragon Aspect in hand. Against Mundus Stone. What do we got?
Don't underestimate me.
Conjuration Scholar. Ward, right? Lethal. Ward. Get the fuck out of here. Okay, well, we can play 7/7 Dragon Cult Ghost over here and ignore this lane.
End of the road.
Good times. Alright. So we have Dragon Aspect for some small guard.
To death with you.
Yeah. It's good times. Good times here. A giant bat with lethal. Tome of Alteration. Okay. We can do 12. We can kill him if we draw Cliff Racer. Goes face. Okay. Uh, 10 more Swift Claw. So I gotta get that off the board.
You die.
We hit a Prophecy.
Someone out there?
Sure. Now it has Ward. Play a 10 more Swift Claw. Get the Ward off that. I guess Mundus Stone's appropriate for Chaos Arena.
There are ill winds this day.
Yeah. Yep.
To death with you.
Okay. What do we got, Very? Okay. Cliff Racer, if this lane's empty, is still potentially lethal. We have 18 cards left in our deck. Opponent's giving us another shot to draw one. There's another shot to draw one. Moment of Clarity, looking for Firebolt, or Arrow to the Knee, or Execute. That would be in the spirit of Chaos Arena. Okay. Top 2 cards, like a 1 in 8.5 chance. What'd you find, man? Okay. Charis Breeding Pit will be nice eventually. Ring of Imaginary Might. Okay. Check this out. Double down on that Chaos Arena chaos, huh? Right on. We'll be right back. Right. Time for more Chaos Arena with Scout. Pretty reasonable Scout deck. We have Charis Breeding Pit because I cannot help myself. But we also have some pretty reasonable cards in there as well. Our opponent this round has the Archer Avatar. They are playing Sorcerer. They are Daedric Master, and their name is Arakal Bloodwind. Okay. Creatures in the left lane get +1/+0. I'm going to keep Brynholf, actually. And I have a turn 1 Murkwater Butcher, which is pretty nice. Coming down as a 4/2, followed up with a Sanctuary Pet. I think Brynholf is just so strong that, and I imagine difficult for a Sorcerer opponent to remove. I'm pretty excited about it. Ooh, Daring Cutpurse. I'm gonna play the Daring Cutpurse. Playing Daring Cutpurse because the earlier I can start beefing that guy up, I think the better off we are. Sure. I swing, I Sanctuary Pet. Okay. Reverberating Strike. And nothing. Well, that's a bit of a bummer. I do land Brynholf next turn. I imagine this does a good job of trading in anything he plays here. But, I mean, a Ward Crafter, East Empire Crafter, or Daggerfall Mage should all be bad. Tree Minder, huh? Okay, so Brynholf coming down. My hand very top heavy. Alright. Make me proud, Brynholf. Get me up to Clockwork Scorpion Magicka. Between the two of them, if they survive for any amount of time.
If we die together.
Sure. Sure. So, I'm going to swing into this and play Clockwork Scorpion.
I can smell your fear.
He might have removal for it. That would be a bummer if he does. But if not, we can... We'll have quite a bit of Magicka. Okay. Firebolt, sure. Yeah, let's swing and play a 6/6 Dragon Cult Ghost. Dark Harvester will turn on our Nyxhound Fabricant. Opponent rocking quite a bit of removal. Well, I guess, no, just two spells so far. I miscounted. We are at 39. Hopefully Charis Breeding Pit is more than he can deal with. Sure. Daedric Dagger. Well, that was a great draw. Yeah, I'm gonna hit him for 7. What am I doing next turn? Like nothing? Yeah, I'm gonna pass actually. I feel like I'm in a pretty good spot right now. I'll go Dark Harvester. Okay, Memory Ray. Alright, I will swing now. Play that Dark Harvester. At 47 life. I can Nyxhound and Windkeep and then Charis Breeding Pit. Sure. Sure. Nope. play from our opponent. So actually, I'm gonna... I think he wants me... so I'm gonna do this. Alright, we did hit a prophecy, but I feel like he's holding on to like fire bolts or something like that. Sorcerer's negations. So I didn't want to put the damage there. There's a Spear of Embers. Alright. Charos Breeding Pit coming down next turn. There's an 11-11 magic, 12-11, I'm sorry. Dragon Cult Ghost. Swing face. Play some Breeding Pits. I just want to hit him for 2 so we have a lethal draw on Cliff Racer. Tazcad, looking like a reasonable pick at this point. Okay. Okay. Dark Rebirth. Reverberating Strike. Gearworks Spider. Firebolt. Wow. Okay. Let's keep this dude alive. Tenmar Swiftclaw.
Jeep is a 5-claw.
What have they been keeping safe for this one?
Okay. 22 damage on the board for my opponent. Ash Servant. Okay. Okay. Frenzied Witchman. Night Predator. 17. Lethal on board now. There's Cliff Racer. 4, 8, 9, 10. So I'm going to have to kill that. Make sure I'm not miscounting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 10 damage. 1 off lethal.
This one takes what he wants.
Found you.
Alright. This is a good match. Okay. Snake Tooth Necklace. Ice Spike. Okay. Let's leave no room for error. There we go. Awesome. That was a good one. We will be right back for a 4th game, I think. Sweet. Alright. Game 4, Chaos Arena with Scout. Trying to make something happen here. We have a Ring of Imaginary Might, which actually gave us lethal a couple games ago. Having some fun with these awesome lane effects. Opponent has a Mage Avatar. The name is Poxxenox. They're mighty. They're playing Warrior. 3 legendary creatures being shuffled into our deck. Creatures in the left lane have Breakthrough. So there's the 3 we don't know about that are going to our opponent's deck. And the 3 in ours are Queen Baron Zaya. Good card. Tazcad, back into the party. And Ayala the Huntress. Okay. So Warrior is really strong in Arena. I'm not keeping any of that. I want some cheaper stuff. I didn't get it. I'm going to start with Sanctuary Pet. See what we can do. Creatures in the left lane have Breakthrough, huh? Ayla does give us some removal that our deck is definitely lacking. See what my opponent's up to. They kept 1 card on the far left. And we drew a Frenzied Witchman. Okay, no play. Gonna play a Naked Frenzied Witchman and just get on the board. Try to pressure our opponent. Wonder what he cast. kept.
Taste my steel.
There's an East Empire crafter. Okay. So I think we're going to have to play a Sanctuary Pet.
Where you came from.
I guess we're about to find out if he has a way to trigger this next turn, or a guard or something like that. Something we can't Dragon Aspect through.
I am the Queen Mother. Attend
Queen Baron Zaya. So we both got a Queen Baron Zaya, and I can Dragon Aspect the Queen Baron Zaya. Also, he gave that guard. Okay, we're going to take ultimately 3 damage.
Where you came.
Okay. Getting closer to Ayla the Huntress. I can play Mentor the Watch and Murkwater Butcher next turn if I'd like to, and still be able to play Ayla on the following turn. My hand is not scaling particularly well with my Magicka.
I ride like the wind.
Rehad Horseman. Okay. Steel Scimitar. Okay. Do I try to race him? I mean, if I can pull off the Ayla thing. Snake Tooth Necklace.
Time to take the offensive.
Let's give this guard, in case that ever becomes
Where
relevant.
you came from.
And then let's play Murkwater Butcher. Take our 7. Hopefully we have a couple ways of dealing with this next turn. See what he does. Piling more equipment on there would be painful for us in the short term. Assembled Sentry. So he's just going to try to race us. Okay. Sure. Maybe he doesn't even swing? Okay, he swings. Nixon Fabricant, which we could trigger. Brynholf. Let's make sure we can't do anything cool here. It's a lot of drain. I mean, we could. No, let's just be reasonable here.
blood running hot.
Okay, we'll ping that.
To battle!
Back where you
Break the
came
rune.
The moons call to me.
Swing. A lot of Brynholf synergy in my hand here. Maybe my opponent's holding a Burn and Pillage. That wouldn't be great for me. I mean, I could still hit him for. I could Brynholf. Yeah, wouldn't be great for me. Wouldn't be the end of the world either.
Taste my steel.
East Empire Crafter, okay. 4 Magicka to work with.
The waters of
Tree
life.
Minder. Okay, all these creatures have breakthrough. Let's see what he's got. Slaughterfish spawning.
Shall we put in a dishonest stage where?
There we go.
To battle!
Getting it done with Scout in Chaos Arena. We'll be right back for another one. Alright, Game 5, Chaos Arena, Scout.
Most likely as
This is my second Chaos Arena run of the weekend.
of arterial blood.
Having fun so far. I think I played Battle Mage in the last one.
Fascinating you people. And
No.
fight them to the death.
Crusader? Crusader, yeah.
Yes.
Alright. Jiggles Ba, playing Crusader.
Delicious snack.
The Abominator, and we start with a bunch of sweet rolls in play.
The arena.
This doesn't really... What do we got? 10 Swift Claw, Territory Viper. I'm going to keep the Swift Claw. Drew a Cliff Racer. So, we don't have, besides the Snake Tooth Necklace, any equipment in our deck that's going to, you know, buff these guys up to a point where they can attack. We do have a enchanted plate. Let's see what we can do with that. I need to trim my beard. With this new haircut, I look fat with this. I mean, I am fat, but... Alright, what do we got? Waiting for our opponent to choose. Okay, throws everything back. Draws. Let's rock and roll. Foreign Defender is going to impact where he plays his first creature if he doesn't have a 1-drop, I imagine. Yeah, I'm interested to see what happens here. Because I want Tenmar Swiftclaw to survive, right? So I'm going to pass the turn. And I'm going to oppose his first creature with Foreign Defender. My thinking being that these sweet rolls, when you kill them, heal your creature. And I might be able to stall longer than I usually would with a Foreign Defender.
If it wasn't valuable, they wouldn't lock it up.
Sure. Okay, I'll Foreign Defender. This backfires if he draws an item. He didn't draw one that turn. If he has an item, it's still bad for me. Next turn, I'm kind of locked into playing Tenmar Swiftclaw because I really want to get that going. Resolute Ally after the play. Okay, well, that worked out really well for him. It shouldn't have, but it did. Alright. Not looking good here. Not looking good at all. I mean, I can play East Empire Crafter and then follow it up with Night Predator. I can Cliff Racer into that. I can Cliff Racer into that. He can eat that to heal that. I might Cliff Racer into that. See what happens.
You can't defeat us.
Okay, Mentor the Watch kind of works around that.
Time to finish this.
Let's get this guy working.
Time to finish this.
Time to take the offensive.
We're gonna give Night Predator Guard. And we're gonna play Ruthless Freebooter.
Safe for this one.
You know, if we draw a Clockwork Scorpion, turn this into a 4/4 lethal with Drain. Be good times. Yeah. Ooh, spectacular Prophecy here. Absolutely boss level Prophecy.
You can't defeat us.
Yep.
This find
Yep.
belongs to me.
Yep. Let's draw a Clockwork Scorpion. No. Okay,
Time to finish this. Time to finish this.
I'm gonna go like that. He sweet rolls into my guy. Yep. Golden Saint is the punish here. Although, there's not a lot we could have done about it.
This day shall be auspicious.
Ardon
This find
Paladin.
belongs to me.
You won't escape
I'll play that there. Slaughterfish spawning.
Time to finish this.
Swing,
Time to finish this.
swing. do I just make sure I kill him? Probably Slaughterfish plus Daring Cutpurse.
End of the road.
This one takes what he wants. They make it too easy.
Alright, we'll pass the turn. See what my opponent has. Immolating Blast. That could be a disaster. That could be real bad.
So much work, yes.
Clockwork Apostle. Okay. Well, I think barring a prophecy, we win now. Okay.
This one is ready for a fight.
Cool.
Gadget has had enough.
Yep. This has to be a pretty spectacular prophecy.
This one takes
All right.
what he wants.
Cool. We'll be back for a 4th or 5th game or something like that in just a second. Alright, we're actually on game 6 with Scout, the worst class in Arena, playing it in Chaos Arena, and we're having a blast doing it. We have, as far as Scout decks go, a real solid deck. But yeah, having fun. I love playing Arena. Alright, so our opponent this time has an Assassin avatar, I believe. And they're playing Crusader. They're the Master of the Arena. The name is Saren Arterius. And we have a Zoo lane in the left lane. So anything you summon in the left lane turns into an animal. And anything you summon in the right lane with power 4 or more draws you a card. So let's look for cheap creatures and roll the dice. Dragon Cult Ghost for 1 Magicka. All day. Throw those back. Okay. Give me a Swamp Leviathan. Okay. Cave Bear. Totally acceptable. Alright. Ravenous Hunger. Into a wolf. Okay. We're going to swing face for 5. And then we're going to play a Fire Defender. And this time we got a Swamp Leviathan. Alright, look. Look. I'm not saying that God loves me more than he loves my opponent. But I think this game speaks to something like that. And there's Shadowmere. I'm so sorry, Saren Arterius. I'm so sorry. We can still lose. There are definitely combinations of creatures. Okay, well, we can't lose when our opponent concedes turn 2. We'll be right back. Game 7. This is our scout list. Let's see what you can't see on the screen. Brynholf, Cave Bear, Cliff Racer, Clockwork Scorpion, Night Predator, Dark Harvester, Charis Breeding Pit, and all of that goodness. Let's go into what is hopefully our final round, but if it's not, we can afford to lose a couple before we get our 7 wins. I know Furo has been talking a lot about his desire for an arena leaderboard. I think that would be great. That would encourage me to try hard for a month on Arena and see how I could do. So our opponent for this round is Amazing Rusty, the Supreme Atromancer. We start with Wabbajax and play creatures in the left lane. When you summon him there with power 2 or less, get Ward, and he's playing Mage. And he has the ring. Let's see what kind of shenanigans we have. Okay, I'm not going to keep Brynholf. I love Brynholf, but I can't keep it here. And giving a Territorial Viper Ward seems real good. I'm not excited by Murkwater Butcher, actually, because anything he plays here will get Ward. But I have Fire and Defender to back him up, and that will have Ward. So, Wabbajack this into an Alduin, please. or Odahviing, or whatever. Iron Atronach. So the trick with the Wabbajax is that you don't use it. That's the trick. Okay, gives it guard. Makes sense. Mentor the Watch. Okay, just gonna play Fire and Defender. And poke it. Only Mage's Trick punishes this. I guess my opponent could just punish themselves if they so choose.
Be on your guard.
Camlord Sentinel's a good one. Camelot Sentinel is definitely a good one here. So I'm just gonna mentor the watch. Cave Bear. You can swing, kill my guy. I'm gonna pass turn. See if we can get some mileage out of a warded Territorial Viper next turn. Yeah.
Your story
Sure.
is finished.
Looks like warded Territorial Viper.
You call it
We'll
theft.
get some work done.
I call it
Guy already has ward. And is in general not a great card. Particularly in Arena. I'd like for him to use up his Wabbajack charges and roll low, obviously. But even if he turns one of these things into Odoving, warded Territorial Viper is going to get some work done. The Clockwork Scorpion. And we get to draw first blood here. We've lost a Mentor the Watch. Our opponent has lost a Blood Sorceress and a Camelot Sentinel. Reverberating Strike on that. Wabbajack on that. Into High King Emmerich. Okay. Well, that's not good for me. What just happened? Where did that damage go? Ring of Imaginary Might, huh? I mean, he Wabbajacks it, but it's funny. I think we're just gonna swing, put Cave Bear over there, and maybe turn that into an 8/8.
End of the road.
Kind of give up on what's happening here. I mean, Clockwork Scorpion as a 9/9 is also pretty hysterical, but I think Clockwork Scorpion will definitely get Wabbajacked, and this might not.
Let me take out the rubbish.
Yeah, I might Wabbajack this too. Javelin?
They'll move along if they
Riften
don't want
Lawkeeper.
trouble.
Okay. Ravenous Crocodile. So I could make this a 9/9. I'm gonna Wabbajack that. Or I Snake-Tooth Necklace Shackle that. Or I play Clockwork Scorpion. Let's see what happens. Okay. 4/6 is better than what I had. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna... I mean, he trades both his guys in. That's okay, right? Just gonna play Clockwork Scorpion. The idea of a 9/9 Clockwork Scorpion demanding an answer is pretty satisfying. Like, it gets Wabbajacked after I Ring of Imaginary Might it. I mean, I guess I can pump it up to 10/10 if it survives. Mechanaris will. That sucks. And he's gonna Wabbajack it. Wow, I just got completely owned. And my next card is Farm Defender. Alright, well, now I need to Wabbajack something into something crazy. He swings, and he firebolts.
I did warn them.
Well, I'm going to lose this game. I don't know why on earth you would do that.
Won't escape alive.
He knew what I had on top of my deck. But, that's what happened. Charis Breeding Pit.
End of the road.
What is happening? So I have to guess which one is in their hand, and if I'm right, I get a copy.
It seems Khajiit was outwitted.
Khajiit was outwitted. With all this drain on the board, I'm not feeling terrible. We know he has a Spear of Embers, so we can kill this.
Bless us kind.
Cleric of Kine.
Serve you with every word.
Chimera, guide us.
And Divine Fervor. How much can we hit our opponent for? Let's say that we ring enchanted plate. Yeah, I can do all this. Ring of Imaginary Might. Snake Tooth Necklace. Okay, we hit a Prophecy. This was not the best play, but it's the funniest play. My opponent is kicking my ass right now. Sure. I'm gonna Wabbajack this into a Swamp Leviathan, which is lethal unless he removes it. He still has a spear, so he can kill this. He can kill all my stuff. He has a Shulk Fabricant that we were looking at earlier. It triggers, gets a random spell. And there's the spear. And then he trades into that. Okay.
I did warn them.
11. Got quite a bit of damage on board. How do I represent lethal? That's only 5. That's 7. I can't trigger that. I think I have to play that just so that I can remove that if necessary. I do get a Charis Breeding Pit next turn.
Don't underestimate me.
Sure.
I did warn them.
Execute. My opponent's got a lot of good stuff. We might just be out of it. There's Brynholf, which doesn't do it. Charis Breeding Pit. Puts us to 12. He's got 5. Exactly 12. Alright, so we need to hit Dark Harvester on a Prophecy. 1 in 12. I believe. I believe.
So much work yet to do.
No, now it's not going to happen.
To dust with you!
It could still happen. It did not happen. Okay. Well, we that one got away from us. We'll be right back for another 6 and 1. 1 or 2 games left. Let's see what we can do. Our opponent is Freeway Jack with the Archer Avatar, the Jack of Trades title. And they are playing Spell Sword. Each of our warriors is ready for battle, and when you play an action, summon a random creature in that lane with the same cost. I don't really have any great actions. I do have, however, a Charis Breeding Pit. I can't keep any of that. Okay, Slaughterfish spawning will be a nice play. That'll definitely be nice. His token... Oh, that's a great draw. His token generators are going to be real bad for us, as they're going to generate a tremendous amount of additional value.
By Arcay's beard, this day will be mine.
Okay, Windkeep Spell Sword. I'm gonna Enchanted Plate this guy.
It's like you're not trying.
Get that off the board. No plays next turn is unfortunate for us.
We must break through their ranks.
It's like you're not trying.
Okay. Alright, well hopefully Slaughterfish spawning gives us something good. This is when he plays Imperial Reinforcements if he has it. What do we got? Freeway Jack. Enchanted Plate. So his hand is stuffy like mine.
Blood on the water.
Sure, I'll just trade into that. I'm going to play Slaughterfish spawning first, but... Ooh. That will be good. Let's get our free 4 drop. Oh my god. That was fantastic. I've never gotten value off a Restoration Tutor before, but I just healed my beefed up Murkwater Butcher for some exceptional value. Okay. Spyful Dremora on that one? On that one. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna dragon aspect this, get another free creature. Okay.
I am the Queen Mother.
And Queen Baron Zaya is coming to my aid.
They'll need a healer.
There we go. Alright. That's like all the actions we have too, so I'll that and Charis Breeding Pit, which I really want to cast. Get myself a Dremora Martinez.
They'll move
Or a
along
Supreme
if they
Atromancer.
don't plan.
Oh my god. A Supreme Atromancer off that thing would be insanely great. Absolutely insanely great. I mean, I can push 12 damage. Play a Dragon Cult Ghost. Play a Clockwork Scorpion. I'm going to push 12 and play a Clockwork Scorpion.
They'll need a healer.
You're not amused.
I mean, that seems like the way most likely to win me the game. When I swing for 9 with a Clockwork Scorpion next turn. Oh, Charis Breeding Pit Dreams. I mean, I don't want to lose, but I would also like to get to a winnable board state on turn 10 when I have Charis Breeding Pit in hand and it summons a Supreme Atromancer. And,
I did warn them.
yeah. A man can hope. I mean, like, just like a piercing javelin from him with the right creature that coming off it.
Mage can never
Oh,
be
man.
counted out.
It's not the kind of restoration mage value I got.
The longer the odds, the sweeter the victory.
Yeah. Okay. Oh.
We are not amused.
Well, we started with Ring of Imaginary Might. We're going to end with Ring of Imaginary Might. And with 44 life. Chaos Arena. 2 runs in a row. 7-1. I think the other one was 7-1. Yeah. Good times. Let's get our rewards. And our promotion. Because we really don't... I haven't been playing that much lately. Alright, so we go from rank whatever.
Did I forget to mention today was try to lose day?
Today was try to lose day. Shagorath, you silly bastard.
Failed.
I failed.
Which means I suppose you win.
Stop talking.
Fine, you're a champion.
Hell yeah, I'm a champion.
Go to your head. Take
All
me
right.
to the champ, and you're not but a peon.
Rewards. Click, 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 click. It's a lot of cheese. I'm impressed. Alright.
Good show.
What do we get for our troubles?
Played. Bravo. Enormous blocks of cheese. And
Yeah, enormous blocks of cheese for everybody.
everyone.
That's right. Sorry about that Facebook noise, guys. So thanks for joining me. I will see you all on the ladder. Bye-bye.